Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam online classes in science. We are in a very interesting chapter, light. Light is something, is a form of energy which is very essential for all the living beings. Correct? And we have studied something about light in the previous class. First one is about mirror. What is mirror? It is a opaque body. One of its surfaces is reflecting, made up of glass, and it gives reflection. When you come to mirror, we have three kinds of mirrors. Can you name them? We studied in class 6 and class 7th also. Okay? Yeah, come on. First one is called plane mirror. Second is concave mirror. And third is convex mirror. So, what does mirror do? It reflects. When you say reflect, there is a law behind it. There are two laws of reflection in a plane mirror. Come on, anybody? Yeah. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Number one. Second one, yes, incident ray, reflected ray, and normal done at the point of incidence all lie on the same plane. Correct? That is the second law. We already seen it. And also we have studied about regular and diffuse reflection. So reflection in a plane mirror. Now when the surface is even, then we call it as regular reflection. And if the surface is corrugating, then we get what is called as diffuse reflection. One beautiful example in nature. All of you have seen the water in a pond or water in a well, open well. There it is, water will be still. You can see your face, correct? That is called regular reflection. If you put one stone on it, what happens? The wave starts. Is it not? When the wave starts, what happened to the reflection? That also becomes wavery. Correct? That is called as diffuse reflection. And also you studied about multiple images. Other day we discussed about a hair cutting shop. There are two mirrors kept parallel to each other. One you will be seeing your face, how the hair cutting is done. I am telling about boys only, not girls, okay? Girls will not go for hair cutting, correct? So, there you see, in the front you see one mirror in which you can see your face. What about the back? Back there will be one more mirror which is kept parallel to it. And if you see in between, what happens? Hundreds of images are seen. That is because of two mirrors being kept parallel to each other. And what do you call it? We call it as multiple images, not one or two. Okay? So, now we'll come to home assignments. First question, mention against each of the following whether regular or diffuse reflection will take place when a beam of light strikes. So justify your answer in each case. So when you want to answer this question, you must have a clear picture of what it is. For example, first one is polished wooden table. A wooden table which is polished. What kind of image you get, reflection you get? Is it regular or diffused. And this is the question. And let us try to answer one by one. Polished wooden table. So it is a wooden table which is polished, means the surface is plain, correct? So then you can expect a regular reflection. Since this is the reason why you are telling. Since a polished wooden table is a smooth surface, reflection will be regular. That is the reason. Okay. Second one, chalk powder. Have you seen chalk powder? When you just squeeze a chalk piece, it becomes powder. Reflection is diffuse reflection because chalk powder particles are not smooth. Size will be different, correct? Cardboard surface. The surface has minor irregularities and will have a diffuse reflection. So little there will be ups and downs. And a marble floor with the water spread over it. You see marble floor? Can you name one building made up of marble? World famous. Correct? Taj Mahal, correct. So some of your house also may have marble floor. So this is regular reflection because marble floor is smooth surface. Okay. Mirror is regular reflection because surface of the mirror is smooth. Piece of paper is diffuse reflection because there will be minor irregularities in the surface of the paper. Okay. When you say paper, piece of paper, so there will be little ups and downs. So you cannot have a regular reflection. So instead of that you have diffuse reflection. So this is the answer for the first question. Taken down? Okay, let us pass on to second one. Two mirrors meet at right angles. So these are the two mirrors kept at right angles. That means this angle is 90 degrees. Okay. A ray of light incident on one at an angle of 30 degrees. So this is called incident ray. The ray which enters the mirror. Incident ray. So you have to show by an arrow mark. So this falls on the first mirror here. Ray of light incident at an angle of 30 degrees. So this angle is 30 degrees. As shown in the figure. Draw the reflected ray from the second mirror. Now they are asking draw this for the second mirror. So what is the method? Angle of incident should be equal to angle of reflection, correct? So you must draw one more line making an angle of 30 degrees. How to do it? You have to do protractor. So keep a protractor here, measure angle 30 degrees and draw a line. So what is this line in the middle? It's called normal. So I must be equal to R. Now what is the next step? They are asking draw the reflected ray from the second mirror. This is the second mirror. So this is the angle of incidence for the second mirror. Correct? So what is the method? So this ray gets reflected here. And how to measure the angle? Then you have to draw a normal. So when the normal is drawn, this angle should be equal to this angle. So that is a figure. You do it correctly with the geometry box, correct? So this will be the incident ray for the second mirror. This will be reflected ray. Correct? So that is the answer for this question. Noted? Okay. Now we'll come on to the today's topic. We have got three interesting topics. One is called kaleidoscope. So how to prepare a kaleidoscope, what are the uses of kaleidoscope and so on. Second very interesting thing called dispersion. Very beautiful phenomenon of light. And third one is an activity for dispersion of light. how to get dispersion inside our laboratory or inside our house. So these are the things we have to study today. Let us go one by one. First one is, what is kaleidoscope? How many have seen it? Okay, some of you might have seen, correct? So this is a kaleidoscope. So these are the bangles or any colored glass material you are using. These are different designs. So what is kaleidoscope? It is a device which forms beautiful patterns because of multiple reflection. So it is based on the property of multiple proportion reflection. For reflection, what do you want? We want mirrors. How to keep mirrors? We will see one by one. So this is the outside body of kaleidoscope. Very cheap, you can buy your own, or you can prepare your own. If you prepare, well and good. Let us see how to prepare it. So first thing is making your own kaleidoscope. Look at the spelling. Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope. You heard about microscope. You heard about telescope, stethoscope. Correct? All they are called scopes. What do you mean scope means what? Measuring. Okay. So what you are measuring here? Here different colors are you getting. So 3 rectangular mirror strips. So these are the mirror strips. What is the measurement of that? 15 centimeter long and 4 centimeter wide. So 3 mirrors are taken. 50 meters is your small scale, that is 15 centimeters, correct? That length you must take 2, 3 mirrors. Okay. Second thing is tape. This is called masking tape. Why do you want tape? All of you are very familiar with this tape. You will be using that. There are 2 types. One is transparent, another is opaque. This is a opaque. In some experiments we want tape, transparent. Cardboard disc. So this is the cardboard disc. Okay. And next one is transparent plastic sheet. This is what is called as plastic sheet. Okay. Then you have a circular glass plate. So this is a glass plate. Okay. And very important, broken pieces of colored glass bangles or colored paper. Bangles is better. Color paper may stick on, but bangles will rotate so nicely. Pieces of glass bangles, not bangles directly you are keeping, but make small pieces and you have to put it inside the kaleidoscope. So these are all the things required. You can remember, na? So the items: 3 rectangular strips, masking tape, cardboard disc, note down, transparent plastic sheet, circular glass plate, broken pieces of colored glass bangles. So these are the things required. Okay, now let us see how to do it. So this is the figure and these are the strips, how they are arranged. So first thing what you have to do, join the 3 rectangular mirror strips together to form a prism. So they should be, here you have to use some tape or some gum to paste these 3. Though they should be kept in a triangular shape. Then it forms what is called as prism. What is a prism? Prism is a solid figure having base and top same dimension. So here you have 2 triangles, one here and one triangle here behind. Both will be identical, similar. And there will be 3 rectangles, which is also similar. We have shown it already. Second thing, the arrangement of mirror is fixed into a circular cardboard disc. So this is a cardboard disc. They should be kept inside that. Okay. Then third thing is, one end of the tube is closed by a cardboard disc having a hole in the center. So you have to make a hole here. Why do you want hole? To see it inside. Okay. Center through which we can see. So to see, we must have a hole here on the top of that. That is the third step. Fourth step, to make the disc durable, a transparent plastic sheet is pasted. So surrounding it you have a transparent plastic sheet. So that sheet is to be covered so that it will be durable for a long time. At the other end, touching the mirrors, a circular plain glass plate is fixed. So one end you have hole, another end you have another one plate, circular plain glass plate is fixed, that you can see reflection. On this glass plate, several small pieces of colored glass, that is broken pieces of cardboard, broken pieces of colored bangles are placed. So in the bottom, you have to put some bangle pieces, colored one. Why do you want colored one? So that the reflection becomes nice. Okay. Close this end of the tube by a ground glass plate. So here you have to close it by a ground glass plate. Okay. Allow enough space for the colored pieces to move around. So there must be space for the inside. So we have got three mirrors, no? There should be space for the bangles to move. So very beautiful setup. You can try yourself, then you will enjoy. So when we peep through the hole, we will be able to see a variety of patterns in the tube. So here is a girl looking at that kaleidoscope through the hole. And if you rotate, what happens? The bangles pieces which are there inside, they form a beautiful designs like this or like this. Every time it changes. What is the reflection called? They are called multiple reflections. What is the use of this kaleidoscope? It is used by designers of wallpapers and fabrics and artists. Artists use kaleidoscope to get ideas of new patterns. So especially for the saris and all, you might have seen different varieties of designs. And even for wallpapers they use different type of designs. So for design making, this is very essential. Okay. Let us see what is meant by dispersion. Another beautiful property of light. Already we have seen some properties. One is called reflection. Second is called lateral inversion. Correct? And now you are seeing one more called dispersion. And next we are seeing refraction. Like that, there are so many properties of light. This is a very interesting property of light. So what do you mean by dispersion of light? Dispersion of light is splitting of white light into its different colors. How do you do it? This is called glass prism. In a glass prism, if you pass a white light, so this is a white light, means sunlight. White light is nothing but sunlight, what you say as light. It comes and falls on one of the surfaces of the prism. This is called glass prism. What happens then? It splits up into 7 colors like this. Can you tell me the natural things what you have seen is 7 colors? Yeah, rainbow, you are correct. So we will study about that also. So these are the 7 colors you get. So different colors are violet, come on repeat, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So in violet we take V, indigo we take I, blue B, green G, yellow Y, orange O, or red. So first letters are taken. To remember the things in order, Vibgayar. Come on, repeat. Vibgayar. So short form, instead of writing the whole names, you have short names. So that is the order. See here also, these colors you can see. The first topmost is violet here. Then comes indigo. Then comes blue. Then green. Then yellow. Then orange. Then red. Last one is red. Okay. So this is what is called as dispersion of light. Okay. Now let us see some examples of dispersion. Rainbow is an example of spectrum of colors. So rainbow. Now you will get so many questions on rainbow. Why does the rainbow is semicircular? Can you tell me? Very interesting questions. 5 questions are there. For want of time, I will do only one question. Why it is semicircular? Because Earth is a spherical. So when you see from Earth, we look the sky also like a hemisphere. So when as it is formed in the sky, it looks like that. Okay, there is a very beautiful phenomenon. Second question you ask in this is, why does it happen in rainy season only, not in summer? Because the raindrops acts as prism. Third question is, why does it happen in the morning and evening only, not in the afternoon? Only when the angle of incidence, when it falls on the prism, means water droplets, it gets refracted. You are using the word refraction here. That's why it happens in the morning and evening. So like that, I got a lot of questions on this. If you have any other question, you can just comment on it. So when white light reflected from the surface of the compact disc, this is what is called compact disc or CD. Nowadays it has reduced, very less the CDs you find. But in CD, if you see, you will have a spectrum of light can be seen that, because the surface is plane, it reflects the colors. So sometimes we see 2 rainbows also. One will be thick and clear, second is thin but vague also. So this is a very interesting phenomenon. So what does it show? It shows that sunlight consists of 7 colors. Okay, this can be seen by passing a ray of light into a glass prism. So prism you have seen in laboratories, which is triangular in shape, and when you pass your light, ray of light, it splits up into 7 colors, and this series of 7 colors is called spectrum of light. Don't forget, here this is this is the order they are written. So most bending is red, then comes orange, then comes yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So violet is least bending, red is most bending. Correct? So that is what is called as refraction. In refraction, these are the different colors, and to remember, as we have just now seen, it's called Vibgayar. Vibgyor. Okay. Experiment to show that dispersion of light. So same thing what you have done in glass prism can be done with a mirror also. So it is a beautiful experiment. It is an activity you can try yourself. If you don't have prism, you can try this. A plain mirror is taken and placed on a bowl. So this is a bowl. A plain mirror is kept on that. The bowl is filled with water. So fill that bowl with water, keep a plain mirror inside it. Very simple thing, you can do it yourself. And here mirror means the mirror what you use in your home, small mirrors, that also is okay. This is placed near the window where the direct sunlight falls on the mirror. So that is important. Wherever the sun ray falls, there only you must keep it at an angle, not perpendicular. If you keep perpendicular, no reflection takes place. It should be kept in an angle. The portion of the bowl is adjusted so that the reflected light from the mirror falls on a wall. So you must see that it falls on a wall. Have you tried it? Yeah. Even you can try with the soap solution. How many know washing of clothes? Of course, village boys know most of them. City boys, some of them may know. While washing clothes, you use a soap, correct? So when you put water, when you soak these clothes in the water and then put soap, you get bubbles, correct? And you can blow it like this. When you blow it like this, there will be a spherical bubbles forming, and the bubbles will move, and it reflects the color of the sun, namely 7 colors. Okay, it's a very interesting thing. So here, same type here also, you can see the reflected color into 7 colors you can see on the wall, or you can have a paper as a screen. Let us check one understanding, what you understood now. So red color is given. Then what is to be filled for the other colors? In order. So these are these other 6 colors given. These colors should be fixed. Why shall we keep blue? Blue will first, no, second one will be orange. Third one is yellow. Fourth is green. Fifth is blue. Sixth is, correct, indigo. Seventh is violet. Okay, Vibgyor, Vibgyor. Vibgyor. This is called spectrum of light, and the property of light is called dispersion. Okay, and it happens by refraction of light. When a ray of light passes into a glass prism, it gets refracted and forms 7 colors. Come on, let us see home assignment. Number 1, what is dispersion of light? Second one, name the colors of spectrum of light in order. Just now we discussed about that. Give an example of spectrum in nature. Okay. One more question. Bujo stands at A, just on one side of a plain mirror. So question is as shown in the figure. Can he see himself in the mirror? Second question. Also, can he see the image of the objects situated at PQR? So there is a mirror. Here this is a mirror given. This is Bujo who is standing at A. Can he see his image? And what about PQR? Can he see the images of PQR? That is the question. Okay. Let us see what Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai says. Gratitude is the greatest virtue that one can possess. Virtue means what? Quality. Okay. We must be grateful for all the gifts that God has bestowed upon us. Okay. We must be grateful to parents, then teachers, then some of the animals who help us. Okay. And we must be grateful to God, because the air we breathe, the water we drink, the sunshine, the beautiful nature, everything is God's creation. So we have to be grateful to the nature. Okay, that's what Sadhguru says. Okay, come prepared with the home assignment. Thank you.